What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are covering the dog coins in today's video. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, as well as Floki Inu. As you guys can see on the charts right now, basically we've been in a consolidative standpoint. We've lost quite a lot of volume in the past couple of days, if not weeks here, mapping this out from basically the start of November. All of November has been fairly bearish for cryptocurrency, not just the dog coins here. You can see Shiba has, Floki has, we have XRP, which has been bearish, Ethereum, we have Bitcoin. It seems like all these cryptocurrencies are moving simultaneously with each other, which isn't a bad thing. That literally means that when we do decide to break bullish within some of the major cryptocurrencies, money will also flood back into the dog coins and these smaller cryptocurrencies. But I do kind of want to discuss what it is that I'm noticing that's forming on some of these cryptocurrencies, what we are waiting for, when the breakout is, and my price prediction around that. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to us by SHIBU. Not sure if anyone has heard of SHIBU here, but they're not just another meme coin or token. That's what they praise here. They basically say that they are the first of its kind project that has a global objective of helping humanitarian causes in the areas of education, women's rights, environment, biodiversity, ecosystems, and other charitable services via one of the biggest charity companies in existence. Now, I do know there are other charity tokens out there, but they say that they are different and one of the best, which we'll have to talk about at the end of today's video when we go in depth about this cryptocurrency. So if you guys want to learn more about SHIBU, then definitely make sure to stick around to the end of today's video. Otherwise, I have linked them down in the description below if you want to check them out earlier. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, I wanted to show you something which I actually use to basically gauge the market and follow the market. Now there's different ways, but as a YouTuber, it is very helpful for me to actually go around making trades and as well as pretty much figuring out the market. Not only can you use obviously the current coin market cap and gauge how markets are doing. Obviously markets are down. This makes sense. But another tool that I like to use obviously is volume 2, which we can see clearly. You can see it right up top here. If you're the next thing I like to use is the my YouTube videos. Actually, it's pretty crazy to think about this, but scrolling back a couple weeks ago, you can see for the most part following Shiba Inu. Check this out, Shiba and these major cryptocurrencies and just people's interest in the coins themselves. Not only have we corrected back down quite substantially here, back to bottom support, but you can also see on the YouTube videos, look at how Shiba Inu's reaction to the market was. We were getting like 4,400 views, 4.3 views, 5.6. We were getting 3.3 here. We got 11,000 views, 3.4. 2.6, 3K, and now look at where we're at. We're getting videos closer to 1.1, 1.1, 1.6, 3K, which was a high, 2.2, 2.9. The views to Shiba Inu, Floki, as well as Doge has slowly died off too, which is interesting. It tells me that people are losing interest within these cryptocurrency and people are taking money out of the markets, out of these cryptocurrencies and putting them elsewhere in the markets, whether they're moving on to other, meme coins here. Basically, the point I'm getting at is that volume is leaving the markets. People are losing interest. They're taking the money out of these cryptocurrencies, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. This means that markets are kind of undervalued in regards to where they have been, and people are losing interest in the coins and finding new projects to move into. But that isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's good to be independent, that lone wolf, and invest in things that eventually grab the attention of the media and swing us up higher. So getting in on these earlier before volume and mainstream pulls it to the upside here is a great way to earn crypto or at least make money in that sense. So by seeing that my YouTube videos on these cryptos have died off substantially means that people are moving on, which means this is it's giving another opportunity to buy back in. And then when volume comes back, it will swing my price and whatever I've bought these cryptos at up to the upside here. So as you guys can see, for the most part, Floki, Inu, and as well as Shiba, as well as Doge have basically bottomed off on their bottom support here. And you can see Shiba is definitely the biggest one that I'm paying the most attention to, mainly because we do have it here on Bityard. If you go to innovation area, scroll down to Shiba here, you can see that they do offer Shiba Inu to actually trade. And you can see how it seems like we are at some sort of bottom support here, retesting previous levels of support. Hopefully this holds and we can see some sort of run to the upside here. Even if we decide to break bearish, I will be shorting this. For those that don't know what Bityard is, it's the website that we use to leverage trade cryptos. And since they've added Shiba, I've been using this to actually make quite a substantial profit off of leveraging Shiba. So I have linked them down in the description. Also, when you do sign up with that link, you can then click mystery box, and then you'll actually be able to earn free cryptocurrency, which is really cool. But if you go to 10x here, this is usually how I make my market trades on leverage. I go to about 500, whatever the amount is that you can use. Obviously, the less you do, the more you can leverage trade. So you can see here 1000x, and then we can buy long, expecting to see markets leverage to the upside, or we can short it, expecting markets to dip to the downside here. It's fairly simple, but it's definitely a good tool to have when you do decide to make trades on here. But as you guys can see, SHIB has died off completely. All the cryptos have for the most part, and we're pretty much teeter-tottering on this bottom support. Problem is, if we decide to break through this support and we decide to break through this moving average here, expect to see an immediate drop. There's really not much holding this back. Obviously, we'll probably come all the way down to this level here, which would be a pretty big short opportunity. You can see this would drop the markets about 25%, which is big. It's big. And if we don't hold that, expect to see markets drop even lower, back down to pretty much where we started, which would basically be liquidating this coin altogether with, and not many people would be interested in it. But there is a lot of money in market cap floating around within SHIB, so I don't think it's a dead coin yet. It might be, very similar to Doge, which is just floating around right now at the top here. So I'm waiting to see how we react to this market right here. A lot of the other cryptos like XRP, you can see are consolidating. Ethereum is consolidating, as well as Bitcoin is consolidating here. So I expect to see things like Shiba also consolidate here. As long as they stay above this support here, we're in good terms. But the second we close below here, expect to see the drop. That's the unfortunate part. But there's a lot of uncertainty. You can see the amount of days volume. We haven't traded like this in a very long time. Look at all the candles before. Look at it all the way back here. We've never been floating this uncertain in a very long time, which is big in regards to the fact that a major pump is coming or a major correction is coming. The longer we consolidate out with no volume and no volatility is a big sign of breaking coming to the markets here. And it's not just within SHIB. Floki is doing the same thing, very similar to SHIB here. You can see drop, run, drop, and now we're seeing, a run, we have a drop, then another run, and then a drop again, and we're consolidating on the support here. Same thing applies with Floki. We break through this support here, and we close much lower. Expect to see a big drop all the way down to bottom support, which would be right around this level here. If not, we're going to see another run to the upside here. It's mainly just a consolidation point. Same thing applies with Doge. I'm leaning more towards a bullish scenario for these cryptos. I think December is going to be really bullish for all these cryptocurrencies as a whole. December tends to play out fairly well here. You can also see within Doge, since it's been added all the way back in April of 2021 here, you can see every time we come back down to retest this support level, not what I wanted to draw, this support level right here, we tend to break bullish. It seems to be a very consistent cyclical wave, and now we're retesting it once again. I'd be very shocked we close below it. We also have a downtrend forming on their RSI, which is also bullish, and this falling wedge is also bullish. So I expect to see a pop very soon within Doge and all these other cryptocurrencies. They also, I believe, have Doge here on, right here on Bityard, which is very cool. So I am going to be leveraging probably Doge more so than SHIB, but both is an option. Doge actually has a higher leverage than Shiba does. You can see Doge goes up to 50x. I believe Shiba is up to 25. Yes, it is. So I do plan on buying in once we confirm breaking probably through this falling wedge here, which I do believe is going to happen soon. But we'll see. Otherwise, if we break through bottom support here, big swings to the downside is what's going to come. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk more about SHIBU with you. I want to give a huge shout out to SHIBU for sponsoring today's episode. As with the crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, a new utility token is about to rise on the marketplace, and it's called SHIBU. Not Shiba, but SHIBU. And currently, they have a huge announcement. Their presale has just started on the 5th of this month and is currently going on. Now, let me explain exactly what SHIBU is. They have no intention of being just another meme coin without a purpose, and they intend to be the leader of the pack, and that is why they have placed what is most important before them as their goal, giving back to society. Now, SHIBU is not just another token. This is a first of its kind project that has a global objective of helping humanitarian causes in the areas of education, women's rights, environment, biodiversity, ecosystems, and other charitable services via one of the biggest charity companies in existence. SHIBU is also a new technical token geared towards the objective of using cinematic art at the service of humanity by using the combined power of entertainment, prestigious partners, culture, and even digital technology. They're also trying to raise global awareness and respond to humanitarian issues and problems. They also want to spread a message of shared inspiration of a better world for our future generations. Now guys, the history of SHIBU is very interesting, and it was the summer of 2020 when a Swiss gentleman named Gustavo had the first conversation with SHIBU on a boat out in the Persian Sea off the coast of Dubai. Now they dreamed of creating a token that could help humanity using the power of entertainment, cinema, in an industry they both love. Now guys, in late 2021, Gustavo met the public founders team of a decentralized exchange who are experts in blockchain with the necessary experience to get the project going. And in fact, they went very fast from there. Gustavo and the CoinSwap team clicked right away and knew the concept was right from the onset. Now today, Shiba is a token on the Binance Smart Chain with great potential, providing support on various humanitarian needs. And some of the most important actors from Hollywood and the European cinema support the token, and humanity is now getting the much needed help. Now the technical aspects are also very useful and up to date with the latest technological possibilities of smart tokenomics. Now guys, I want to fill you in on the layout of how the SHIBU token will be distributed across the board. So guys, with a fast 12.5% of total supply dedicated solely to charity, they are proud to say SHIBU is the first recognized token to partner with a charity organization. That means a 1 trillion max supply will have 125 billion allocated to charity and 275 billion for stake and rewards. And the charity organization will be in charge of the operation of the charitable outreaches that SHIBU will undertake. So guys, their presale token can be seen here with a 13% presale allocation and 13.99 charity allocation, and you can invest currently on the CoinSwap launchpad. So guys, don't miss out on this exclusive presale and check out the links in the description where you can join the presale now. Otherwise, huge shout out to SHIBU for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.